Good morning, brothers and sisters. This is PADKOS, week 48. This morning I want to speak to you why you should come clean with God. According to Psalm chapter 139, verse 23, "Search me, O God, and know my heart." At the beginning of Psalm 139, David declares that God has searched him and knows him. And yet, at the end of the psalm, he says, "Search me, O God, and know my heart." I think he says this twice because he knows there is a difference between the relationship and fellowship. Our relationship with God is permanent, but our fellowship with God is not. God can fellowship only with a person who has a pure heart. And David didn't want just a positional relationship. He wanted pure, intimate fellowship with God. When we pray this, "Search me," pray, you are asking God to put you under His spiritual CAT scan and to bring to light what would normally be hidden from everyone else. David asked God to search his heart because God is more intimately acquainted with it than David is himself. I have heard people say, "Well, if I know my heart," well, you don't know your heart. You know some tendencies, but you don't know the full truth. Only God can truly know and touch the heart. Sometimes we let any riffraff knock on the door of our heart and we willingly throw it open. If anger shows up, we let him in. When pity wants to have a party, we show him the fridge. When lust rings the bell, we change the sheets on the bed. That's our heart. Its desires change and its desires conflict, and that's why we can't rely on it. That's why we need God to search our hearts. Asking God to search our hearts is dangerous, but necessary. To stay in fellowship with God requires some self-evaluation. The Apostle Paul, in writing to the Corinthians regarding the Lord's Supper, admonishes them, saying, "Let a person examine himself," according to 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 28. When we ask God to search our heart, we must listen carefully. He is faithful to reveal any riffraff we've left into our life, and He is also faithful to forgive us. This is PADKOS. Have a blessed day, dear brothers and sisters. Have a blessed week, dear brothers and sisters. Stay safe and be blessed. I thank you very, very much.